We live in a world that often rewards competition, noise, and the constant pursuit of status. From a very young age, we are taught to fight for our position, to defend our pride, and to accumulate as much material wealth as possible. We are told that success means standing on top of others. But deep inside, this endless race leaves many of us feeling empty, anxious, and deeply disconnected. Centuries ago, a powerful teacher walked the earth and offered a completely different blueprint for the human soul. Jesus of Nazareth did not just speak to crowds, he delivered timeless, universal wisdom designed to heal the chaotic mind. Beyond religion, his teachings contain profound psychological and spiritual truths that can transform how we handle anxiety, betrayal, and the heavy burdens of daily life. When you look past the modern interpretations and look straight into the core of his message, you discover a treasure trove of ancient wisdom. Today, we explore the deepest life lessons from his teachings, the kind of wisdom that most people only understand after years of pain and regret. One of the most revolutionary lessons he taught was the art of choosing inner peace over public validation. In a society that was obsessed with showing off religious purity and social status, he gave a highly unexpected piece of advice. He told people that when they give to the needy, they should do it in secret, without letting their left hand know what their right hand is doing. He also advised that when they pray or meditate, they shouldn't do it on the street corners to be seen by men, but should instead go into their private room, close the door, and connect in silence. This is a profound spiritual lesson about energy and intention. When you do a good deed or work on your self-growth just to show it off on social media or get praise from others, you instantly drain the spiritual power of that action. You become a slave to other people's opinions. True strength is built in isolation. Your growth, your kindness, and your deepest transformations do not need an audience. The universe sees what happens in the dark, and that is where your real power is born. Another deep truth he brought to light is the ultimate antidote to human anxiety and overthinking. Human beings spend a massive amount of their life worrying about the future. We stress over tomorrow's bills, tomorrow's problems, and what might go wrong next week. To counter this mental torment, he pointed toward nature and asked people to look at the birds of the air. They do not sow, reap, or store away in barns, yet they are always fed and taken care of. He asked a simple, piercing question. Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to his life? He concluded with a powerful rule for daily living: do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. This is the ultimate lesson in mindfulness and presence. Worrying does not empty tomorrow of its sorrow, it empties today of its strength. When you constantly live in the future, you miss the cosmic magic of the present moment. True faith means doing your best today and trusting that the universe will provide the answers when tomorrow arrives. Perhaps the hardest, yet most liberating lesson he shared was regarding forgiveness and dealing with toxic people. It is a natural human instinct to want revenge. When someone betrays us, lies about us, or hurts us, our ego demands that we hurt them back. We carry that anger like a burning coal, hoping it will burn the other person, but it only burns our own hands. When asked how many times we should forgive someone who wrongs us, he didn't say 3 or 7 times. He said 70 times 7. This doesn't mean you allow people to continuously abuse or mistreat you. It means you completely release the poison of resentment from your heart. Forgiveness is not a favor you do for the person who hurt you, it is a gift of freedom you give to yourself. When you hold on to anger, you tie your energetic frequency to the person who wronged you. By forgiving, you cut that invisible cord. You take your power back, protect your peace, and let the law of cosmic balance handle the rest. Furthermore, he turned the entire concept of human greatness upside down. In the ancient world, and even today, the greatest person is considered to be the one with the most power, the most servants, and the highest throne. But he taught that if anyone wants to be first, he must be the very last, and the servant of all. He demonstrated this practically by doing the lowest, most humbling task of that era, washing the dirty feet of his own followers. This teaches us the spiritual law of humility and ego death. True greatness is not measured by how many people serve you, but by how many people you serve. Pride is a fragile glass tower that can be shattered by a single insult. Humility, however, is like the earth, it cannot fall because it is already grounded. When you shift your mindset from, "What can I get from the world?" to, "How can I add value and serve?" your vibration skyrockets, and the universe naturally elevates you. He also gave a severe warning about the trap of materialism, a lesson that is incredibly vital in our modern consumer culture. He famously asked, "What good will it do a man if he gains the whole world, yet forfeits his soul?" We often destroy our health, our relationships, and our peace of mind trying to chase external objects, thinking they will finally make us happy. But external things can only provide temporary pleasure, never permanent joy. Your soul cannot be satisfied by things that belong to the earth. When you tie your self-worth to your car, your house, or your bank account, you live in constant fear of losing them. True wealth is an internal state of being. It is a clear conscience, a peaceful mind, and a heart full of love. If you are empty inside, no amount of worldly success can ever fill that void. Finally, he taught the ultimate law of human connection, which is unconditional love and empathy. He didn't just say love your friends and family, anyone can do that. He challenged humanity by saying, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. This sounds almost impossible to do, but it is the highest form of spiritual maturity. When people act out of hatred, cruelty, or jealousy, they are simply projecting their own internal sickness and pain onto the world. They are spiritually blind. Responding to hatred with hatred only multiplies the darkness. The only force powerful enough to dissolve darkness is light. When you respond to hostility with calm, silent compassion, you break the cycle of negativity. You protect your own energy field from being corrupted by their toxic behavior. If you are navigating a difficult season in your life, feeling overwhelmed by challenges or betrayed by those you trusted, remember these timeless principles. Do not let the harshness of the world harden your spirit or steal your peace. Protect your inner sanctuary, practice forgiveness, live fully in the present moment, and focus on building internal wealth. You are not defined by your external circumstances, but by the purity and resilience of your soul. Keep your head high, walk with quiet confidence, and trust that the light within you is far greater than any darkness around you.